Hey guys, Jen here in the Northview model shop, and we have unwrapped our Honda CRX. As you guys see it last time, we were completely taped off and ready to pick out the details of all the window gaskets and all that fun stuff. So guys, we unwrapped and it turned out really, really well. Now one thing you got to keep in mind with the method we did here, you still have to touch things up. You can just go right to clear, get it all cleared up, and then you are good to go. But we went a little bit further than that. And even every time I look at it, I see a little bit more. So you'll never catch it on camera, but on the back tail deck lid, I guess you call it, the trunk I'd call this thing, right down in this one corner, there's a little bit of spillage of the paint. And what we did was we laid a gloss clear on this, one coat, and then we taped and did our paint. The black painting, and then that's allowing us to kind of just go in, and you can almost rub this Viejo paint off in that spot, which is good and it's bad. I'm finding the more I'm handling it and looking and touching up, I'm rubbing just enough to let the black paint, or the color underneath, this blue, kind of poke through a little bit. So you touch it up and you kind of continuously make loops, and we're going for the absolute best we can do for this build. So it's continuously picking and finding those little areas and cleaning it up, and would that look like that from factory, and all those fun things. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it, and our client here for this build is really going to love it. Another little Bob Ross incident here. We're using, hopefully get this in, we're using this product from Duplicolor. It's called this clear coat acrylic lacquer, they call it, and it's not giving me on this application, and because you guys know we use the dark gray primer, it's not giving me this very super shiny finish, but it's giving me a good finish, and it is very accurate to what the real car coming out of the factory I feel would have looked like. When you put it to scale, it's actually pretty decent. Very impressed. Once we'll throw another coat on here just to clear it off, and I don't think I would risk buffing and sanding this to gain a little more gloss out of it. I think I would almost leave this and go for that factory stock look. But you know, besides that, guys, it's turning out really, really well. As you see, we grabbed the door panels on the bottom, the mid belt lines all been picked out, all the window trim has been picked out, the front fascias and rear bumper pieces have been picked out. Very, very happy with this so far. There's only one mistake I see so far, and it was from after our reference material. Actually, I just see two. I just found another one. I was looking at it, and we might touch that up right now, or before we go for our clear. You'll notice on here, this is a marker light, and in and on the, what is it, the 84 through 86, this is a marker light, and then, or 88, and then from 88, I believe, on to 91 or 92, the last gen, they deleted the side marker lights. So those should have been sanded off before we even got going. We missed that, and I just noticed it too, guys. On the top, these little windshield washer sprayers would be black. So we're going to have to pick those out, and another one up here before we get all finished and we paint this thing off. So guys, just by doing this video, I found 3 more little spots that needed to be addressed. So they're just more and more times you look at it, the more and more stuff you find, the more and more times you see things like that. So guys, anyway, I hope you're enjoying the video. Next time you see this, we'll have it cleared, and we're going to start doing our final assembly, and we're going to have a blast with that as well. So guys, we're taking you every step of the way here at the Northview Model Shop. All right, guys, thank you very much. Adios.